Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your man, Uncle Freezy. Y'all know what time it is. Welcome to Knicks Freestyle. Y'all know what Knicks Freestyle is. We straight up talk about topics that are going to be right in your face, period, point blank. Welcome, the co-star of the show, Ghetto Intellect, and Free Keith. What's good?
What up? What up?
What's good, party people? What's good?
What's up? What's up? What's up to the chat? Salute. Thanks for
Salute.
checking in. Yo, guess what? We suited and booted, guys. Guess what that means? Guess what that means, guys? Suited and booted.
They know what that means.
The season's here.
Let's get it.
And it feel like it was just yesterday. So let's go set this off, Freeze.
Let's go. Let's. So first of all, we had a game yesterday. I'm still super excited, man. I'm still hype about the game. Oh yeah. And we saw some stuff yesterday that we talked about all summer. We didn't know if the front office and coaching staff recognized it, but then as soon as the game started, we see that the front office and coaching staff recognized it. Point guard play, ball movement, floor spacing, three-point shooting, quality depth, skills all over the floor. Another young bouncy big to add it to the mix. Let me first start by saying, let me address the Ghetto Intellect first. Gi, how you doing, man?
Yo, so blessed, man. We in the building. Last night's win gave us a lot of good feelings. Easy sleep. You know, I'm a Cowboys fan too, so life has been, really grand for me sports wise. It's not very often that I could say I'm a happy Cowboys fan and the Knicks is playing decent basketball. It's been the 90s was a long time ago.
90s was a long time ago. So Free Keith, how you doing, bro?
Man, yo, today is great. And like my man IQ, like I feel like I'm benefiting from a very good sports fandom season. Yeah, I'm a Bills fan, and like we've been mobbing out. Well, I'm an ultimate homer. The Bills are the only football team that play in New York, so I can't really be a fan of nobody else. But then the Knicks came. That preseason, I know it's one preseason game.
Well,
but did y'all see that shellacking that we put on them, that poor team?
Yeah, I saw it. I was here doing Freezy time. I was, I was live on the network doing Freezy time. Had some visitors. KJW events came through. Sergeant Nicks, aka G-Man for Life, came through, but it's less about me and more about these topics that y'all want to get into, right? So I want to tee one up for you. It should be easy. I want to tee one up for you. How did you like Tom Thibodeau, Coach Tibbs' distribution of minutes yesterday during the game?
I'm going to go ahead and say, well, you know what? Let me toss this up. to IQ real quick. Because I got a couple different directions on the subject. But let me toss this up to IQ real quick.
Hopefully he means GI, but
my fault. You see where my brain is at, gangster? I can't even turn it off. Bad, beloved.
So
I said it like 8 times.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, you know what? I think he's dead. And then when you said it the last time, I said, let me jump in and help my man. I was hoping he'd catch himself, but he did. I love you, my guy, though. But I'm actually, I actually am prepared. So with that said, I guess as a fan, each fan, we have to have a relationship with the coach. Do we like the coach? Do we not like the coach? Part of my relationship building starts with expectations. Coming into last year, I was a little shaky. but then Tibbs won me over. So I have to trust Tibbs' approach because we've had such bad coaching. We've been so far away since the coach. What? Jeff Van Gundy and Pat Riley were the last two coaches that really took us anywhere to win, that we really trusted. That we love those coaches so much. We was like, your management, just get out the way. Let them do what they want to do.
Right.
Right. And that's why Pat left. And we was like, that gonna cost, and it cost us. Pat went to Miami. So my relationship with Tibbs starts with expectations. I expect Tibbs to play the guys he wants to play a lot of minutes. I do. So Tibbs met my expectations last night. I only have one problem, and I'm happy I'm going first because I'm gonna get to pound this issue. If Obi comes out and looks that good, and if Obi shows improvement, and if Obi's working harder in every aspect of the game last year, Obi's doing what we prayed Kevin Knox would do, period. We wanted to see just a little bit more the next time we saw Knox from every season. And right off the bat, Obi got the ball and showed us more. He didn't wait. He had to get into the groove. He had already slept, saying, tomorrow I get to learn from everything I didn't do last night. When they showed me 20 opportunities, the first opportunity I get, I'm going to make them say, yo, Obi, chill, fam. Hey, Obi, all right, now you got to relax. You're not Jordan. We don't want you to be Peyton, but you're not Jordan either, right? So why is Obi only getting 14 minutes and Randle getting 30, and it's a preseason game?
Oh, okay.
So that is I'm saying to Tibbs, that's a problem for me. The man just won most improved player because he had to play those minutes. He is the most fit guy. He goes to the gym the most. If anybody could take a night off and not have to play 30 minutes and get Obi more burn, it could have been Randall. That's my position. Not that Randall doesn't earn the minutes or deserve the minutes, but if it was going to be the first preseason game, which doesn't mean Jack's Miggity Smooth, if we was going to get the man to get some minutes, it should have been last night. And I hope he gets a few more. I'm not asking for much more, maybe 4 or 5 more.
I hear you talking, and I can see I can see the point of view on that. But also, though, did you listen to the training camp videos and interviews? You listen to those interviews? OB, IQ, RJ. You listen to those interviews? You listen to the post-game interviews? Yo, we fans, and we look at that game like, yeah, it's the first preseason game. They took that 100% serious.
Yep.
Came out from second number 1 playing that game like it was a real game. Yep. So if I assume that the players is looking at it like that, I'm also assuming that Tibbs is looking at it like that. Your minutes distribution, what you saw was minutes distribution that'll be throughout the regular season. It ain't games time. It ain't time to let this person get some shine or this, that. Nah, it's serious from tip-off. And I like that. I like that a lot. I actually thought that his rotation was wider than I thought it was going to be. He played some guys that I thought wouldn't get played. And I appreciate that, however little. I think that we have to reorient our thinking about this team, yo. How would put the Knicks excuse me. Put the Knicks fandom or just the Knicks period aside. A good team, a team that's a good playoff team, how are they operating? There's cats who's leading the way. They get the most minutes. the very valuable talent that was picked up, they gotta work their way in. You know what I'm saying? And now we finally are at good team status. And we're operating as such. And I think like that's becoming more of a problem for cats who just want to see like, oh, I want to see my young guys get burned. I dig it. I want to see the cats too. But like now I'm realizing though, we're a for real team. And the for real teams ain't just throwing the young guys out there to get reps. So that's the poverty team movement. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't there. So like I love the fact that he got 14 minutes, that Obi got 4, and they was quality. That dude was out there. He was out there spinning and drilling. Like I'm so impressed that OBO. And the only reason that I'm okay with that 14 minutes is because he's behind the most improved player. And and he's behind the cat that was our all-star last year. So like I'm looking at it like, yo, there's an all-star coming up right behind another all-star. That's how I look at it. And there is nothing wrong. There is no dishonor in being a good cat behind a better cat.
Right.
It's, to tell you the truth, man, I'll be on these Knicks threads all day and we argue over some of these things. Like, yo, like when you sit back and you think about it, like, where do we get off? Even like any kind of disrespect on this team. Like, you know what we're being given this season? Hope. For real hope, bro.
Right.
You can't get me off this high. You can't get me off this high. I ain't even smoking tonight. Yeah. I'm still high though.
Right. You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing that the ghetto intellect is excited about this team, sans the 6'9" wing argument. Right. I'm hearing that Free Keith. I'm hearing that Free Keith is excited about this team, and not necessarily excited about us even trading for another star. Another star. Right. Well, I think you're excited about. It sounds as if you are cool with playing out this season without going and getting a guy, and we've only seen 48 minutes of this actual roster in a preseason game. Ghetto intellect. Are you satisfied with the offseason moves?
Yeah, they absolutely make a lot of sense in the grand scheme, but I can't still see why Kevin Knox was brought back and he's not going to be given any minutes, and we could have went out and got a 6'9" wing defender somewhere. I'm not giving up on that. You telling me you brought Knox back at $7 million and he's not going to get any minutes, but you couldn't go out and find a 6'9" stopper with any of that money. It won't sit well with me. And we still have a roster spot as well. So that means we still have salary cap. We still have a roster.
Still got a roster spot. We got cats we gotta get rid of. How we gotta
because the type of contract they have, you're not committed to. You would have to give them a real contract if they really was to stay on the team. So maybe somebody that's invited to camp on a two-way could earn a roster spot. But the guy y'all excited about, Sims, doesn't have a roster spot. He's on a two-way contract.
Yeah.
Yo. Is that what Sergeant? What G-Man got to say? He needs 60 seconds, bro.
I'm
What did he say?
I'm gonna jump off and talk to him while y'all rock, because
I mean,
we
he always welcome. Just like he gonna get this work though.
Oh yeah. He
He
can
gonna get
come out.
this work though.
yeah. Let me
Yeah,
let me
absolutely.
I understand. But we ain't gonna rock the Knicks freestyle boat, bro. Out of respect, to the
I
you know what I'm
copy.
saying.
I copy. I copy.
Hey, yeah, he could have waited a little closer to 9 o'clock.
Or he could have just hit all of us up before this. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you this though so Gi. The 6'9" wing is hard to find, bro. Do you have like um a name or at least a source where you find that guy? Do you have a specific name,
They should
or
have
do you
they
or
should
do
have
you
got
have a
Kelly
source?
Oubre. That wasn't too much money.
No,
Just if you're not giving Knox $7 million. I don't chemistry. Listen, I trust Tibbs. You just put all these different players together. Well, look how they looked in one night. They looked amazing. You gonna tell me Kelly Oubre would have messed that up last night? No way.
it's not about him
I'm
being
just telling
played.
you. At some point, it's going. He pulled it off last night, but they didn't have T.J. Warren, and I'm not doing no criticism of no young players from off of last night. There was some things I saw that disturbed me a little bit, but I'm
Was
not getting into
TJ?
it.
I mean, get into it. This is what it's for. But like, yo, was TJ Warren?
There'll be
Was
time.
TJ Warren gonna make up a 21-point deficit?
Was
Is that
TJ
what he's
Warren
saying?
was
Is
TJ
that
Warren a
his difference
factor
would have been?
last season for them when he was healthy and he still lost to the Knicks
I want to know if
with a
like
No,
bad
no,
offense?
no.
like they
I'm
got
saying
spanked. They got
he
spanked
would
by
have
20
created some.
points.
He would
By
have created.
21 points.
He would have created a few more problems defensively. Well, I'm interested to see what he could have done because I know what he would have tried to do and what they would have tried to do with him.
You know,
But I
you know.
also think my man is. I don't know. I think he's a little shell shocked. Doesn't sound like he wanted to leave Dallas. Um, I don't get the feeling he wanted to. Carlisle wanted to leave Dallas. He seemed a little out of it for a preseason game. He seemed a little lost.
Yeah, he definitely didn't seem that was a bad look. But like, hey, again, his bad. If you don't show up for the cats that's paying your paycheck, like, what are you gonna do? What I'm gonna do? It's showtime for you, just like it's showtime for the players. That's a
I don't
that's a
understand what
bad
I
look,
saw out of Indiana. I was shocked what I saw out of Indiana last night. I really was.
man.
It was like they had a tour day and that was their second workout and they decided they
What,
wasn't gonna get hurt
dude? It looked
and
like
they
we were
just
playing a varsity team. Like that wasn't like. But that's another I'm talking again for them. It's the first preseason game too. So like, you know what I'm saying, whatever hiccups they have, what this that
yeah,
and
but
the
our
the
effort
first
was at that
preseason
right off the bat, man. Our effort, we played so much faster than them. We
gangster.
played
That was
so much.
mid-season. We were in mid-season form, bro. I did not expect the kind of energy these guys came out with from the gate.
They was stepping up on defense. The defense was phenomenal, just like last year. It
I
looked
was
like they
told.
didn't miss.
I was told. Weren't you told this as well that our defense would fall off was going to
No, I
fall off
felt
the
it.
wall?
I'm the one saying because I wanted the 6'9" guy to do what Bullock did and some.
Wow, it didn't look like we missed Bullock too much.
Well. Listen, I had no clue Fournier was gonna go out and just shut Malcolm Bragdon down, like just
Shut.
eat his lunch and just say, "Yo, I don't even know why you out here. Why, like, son? Why is you out here playing? I don't even know why you came in the game. You're about to make your team lose. I'm gonna not let you get the ball up the court. I'm gonna make you take 3 pointers from 6 feet behind the line. You're gonna brick them. Like, I'm gonna take your whole game. And on the other side, I got this 2-man offense I'm going to work because I'm going to go ahead and transition right into that. I got this 2-man offense I'm going to work with Julius Randle. Well, y'all not going to know what to do. Is y'all going to step out and stop my three? Well, I'm going to kick it to Randle at the corner, at the elbow. Then
And don't
once
forget,
I kick it to
and don't
once
forget,
I kick
Knox
it,
still there.
but hold on. Just this 2-man game I'm talking about because this is going to be our playoff play. He kicks it to Randle at the corner. Now he working the corner. That man's got to come double team. And now he's kicking it to Fournier for that. Fournier is the guy getting the wide open shot every time. Are you crazy? That is.
And if
I
the
don't care
shot
who
ain't
you
clear,
are.
he could still boogie on you.
I don't care who the other team is. If you're gonna double team Randall like the Hawks did, and he's gonna be able to kick it to Fournier, we're gonna beat anybody. We'll beat anybody. And that type of belief I didn't have before. The problem is it's only offensively, and it's still gonna come down to defense to win championships. So if we have Mitch, if we have some other things, I don't know. This is getting a little scary, but I cannot believe that the GM still predicted the Knicks to fight for eighth seed.
Not why?
I'm
What you mean
shocked.
you can't? But I am not.
I'm shocked.
I'm in no way shocked. That's true to form, and I kind of and quietly I kind of dig it because I think what's going on is like Cats is lightweight trying to make room to make money off of the Knicks in Vegas for while they can. Like they're trying to make some money because I bet you a lot of them is on the other side of them bets.
Yeah, but that's gonna help. But that's gonna help.
Yeah,
That helps. No, but they're gonna drive the number down. That's an easy. I don't know. I don't know if there'll be money in that bet, Keith.
41 wins. That's what Vegas got.
Oh, 41 wins is low.
That's what I'm
Now
saying.
I see what you mean.
They got 41 wins. I think that's a setup. Them cats are trying to scrape because them same dudes that setting them odds is probably taking the bet. I'm telling you.
Well, I was looking at Chicago's roster last night. I took a peek over there, and I'm just like, they have no depth. They have zero depth. I'm like, what are they gonna go off the bench and get?
Depth is our star player this year. Depth.
That depth we have is unbelievable. When you see Alec Burks get in the game and play as hard as he does, and all these guys, and quickly, I just was so impressed with him again last night. And then I feel like now when he's on the floor, something's gonna happen. Now that he's dribbling it better. You know, Obi's playing faster. Randall was Randall, which I knew. I took. Oh, and here's the biggest thing about last night. Here was to me the sexiest thing about last night. When Kimber got that ball, started bringing that ball up court, Randall ain't Elf Payton him. Randall ran his ass up court, got in the low block, let Kimber feed him, started from one block, worked to the other block. Like Kimber really, he really believes in Kimber. And for the first time ever, or in a long time, I don't know how long Kimber's going to play here. And I'm going to be honest, he owes us nothing. This was just a match of convenience made in heaven. This is a Disney, like we could be on Disney. It's so squeaky clean in here, as Ron would say. But there's an analogy I could use for this situation that Kimber and the Knicks ran into. It's the absolute relationship of convenience. So he owes us nothing after this. If he doesn't want to stay, he could leave. But he is absolutely, for the first game he plays, going to be one of the best point guards to ever play in the
You look
Knicks
at that
uniform.
dude's face.
He is absolutely, the way he was just handling the rock, could dip in that his 12-footer. I mean, it looks like a layup, and you don't, and you just can't take that for granted, because that's the shot you're gonna need, that you can get when they're crowding the rim, and now you got to come out and double team these guys. When Mitch gets to play in that spread out offense, Mitch is going to be so. You're going to stop talking about Mitch's ability to shoot threes. Shoot threes where? Who space? Oh, get Randall out the way so he can shoot threes. Oh, get Fournier out the way so he can shoot threes. Oh, get RJ out the way so Mitch can shoot threes. Oh, get Kimber out. Are you serious? Yo, the whole paint, box to box, is going to belong to that man. And he's stronger now. He's going to be tough. Man, the Knicks have the potential
Yo, we here.
to be
We are
very
here.
scary. And free Keith, as I pass you the microphone, bravo. Because you saw it before I did. You saw it before I did, Ken.
Before I start, you finish? I don't want to interrupt. Look, I ain't even, to me, like, I know there's a lot of people who, who will look at the facts and figures and look at the stats and create their narratives based on that. But I feel like sports, you gotta add different factors and you gotta look at the things, like the different things surrounding. A very big part of what I saw, what I was waiting for this season was something that the last season didn't have, and we still found success. And that was a full off season. A full off season, hands on with the whole team, like the coaching staff, Tibbs, hands on. Last season's success happened without any off-season hands-on. I knew I was right about this off-season. I knew I was right, Gia. Cats was like, yeah, every team, no team had an off-season. Yeah, you're right. And what we did with it was get to the 4th seed. What's gonna happen with with 90% of the same squad and a full off season and the 10% that's gone replaced with upgrades? I really can't, man. It ain't even to be boastful. I really want cats to see what I see, yo. I really want cats to see what I see. This is literally probably like if you're a Knicks fan who's been a Knicks fan for under 20 years, you ain't really get to see the 90s. Like you became a Knicks fan from 1999 and on. This is about to be your Jordan year. We gonna put I'm not even, and you know me, I be having the crazy predictions, gangster. I be having the crazy predictions, gangster. Yo, I think we taking this to the Eastern Conference Finals. Easy. I hold that too.
Easy? Wait, easy?
Oh no, easy for me. It's gonna be hard work for them.
Oh, all right.
It's easy for me to say that. Easy. Like it wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't even say if they don't make it, they don't make it. But I would fully not be surprised if they're sitting there at the top of the rock at the end of this joint, yo. Very rarely do you hear the cats that the things that cats be talking about, how hard they train. Oh, I was a gym rat, blah 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 blah. This such and such. I was in the gym all summer, and then they come back and it's straight ass cheeks. Yo, Tibbs talking about IQ and OB and was in the joint all summer, specifically mentioning them. IQ and OB talking about we was in the stew. We was in the stew all summer.
He says nothing to do in Westchester.
Nothing to do in Westchester. So all I did was ate, slept, and played ball.
And went to church, good brother.
Yo, we got basketball squares on our team, and I love it. No J.R. Smiths out in the club till 5 a.m. and then coming to practice. None of that. None of that. These cats is actually getting better on the back of hard work, not just like natural talent.
Listen to me. IQ has played one wonky year in the NBA where the schedule is all over the place. The next year, he's getting 21 minutes with Kemba Walker. I mean, is it? Yeah, Kemba Walker, right? And 21 minutes with Derrick Rose. And he got himself carved out 21 minutes and left feeling good and people yelling his name and having his own fans too.
What? Jerseys getting bought right now. Jersey sales going up. Like, I can't even imagine him walking around and bumping into somebody or seeing somebody across the street with his jersey on. How that must feel. But you don't even have to ask because you could see it in his face. Kemba was smiling the whole game. You see his face. He home, bro. And I know you said that he don't owe us nothing. And that's the beauty of the whole situation. He ain't going nowhere. Where he gonna go? He home. Had his
I wouldn't
biggest
be
games in
shocked.
his
I
biggest
wouldn't be
game.
shocked. That Lakers, if he have a great season, that Lakers offer next year can be really enticing. That's the only thing I worry about.
Man, pinky to pinky,
It's gonna be some. It's
I
gonna
bet
be
you
some.
money he
It's gonna
wouldn't
be
go.
some. It's gonna be some thirsty teams. It's gonna be some
Definitely.
thirsty teams out.
Definitely.
Miami,
Definitely.
Miami, and LA is the two I worry about
Actually,
because that weather's great and it'll be good for his knee. These winters ain't gonna be good for his. These winters are not gonna be good for his knee. That's just the fact of the matter.
he gets an extension next year.
Oh, they will pay. They'll give him a contract now.
He gets an extension next year. Health on the line. I think that if everything goes well this season, Kemba is home. Kemba is home. He ain't played no bigger games in his career than at the Garden. Kemba's home. But yeah, okay, facts and figures. Facts and figures. Obi got 14 minutes. He averaged 11 minutes. He averaged 11 minutes a game last season, right? 11 minutes a game. That's an increase. That's an increase, right or wrong?
It is. It is. It is.
I'm just saying, like it's an increase.
Yeah, Randall came down from 33.
Taj, you are 100% right, Allah. Taj doesn't get enough flowers. He definitely doesn't get enough flowers.
He doesn't. And it's 8:14. And it's 8:14. It's 8:14. Hold that thought on Taj. Hold that thought on Taj. Because we have not. We just have not.
We got to give him some love, though. But yeah.
We have not. We have not. So, Chef NYK, we apologize for showing up late. Jermaine Royster, Morocco Joe, White Falcon 44. You know you my top Joe homie. You and Daraz. Kaiser 718. Sarge, what up, baby? Sarge, you know I gotta talk to you for a sec, when you come up here. Professional outfit. Sam Holt, we appreciate you, homie. You always checking in. We shouted out. Jay, man, freeze. Can we do 8:30 so we can let everybody know? Set their tape recorders. 8:30. Can we do J Boog at 8:30, Freezy? Can we do J Boogie at 8:30? I don't know if you heard it yet.
8:30.
You heard it? That's Sarge. Jet for life, man. Jet life for life. I played in the Jets Foundation outing the other day. Came in second place. Greenhouse. I'm from Rowan University. RF Gaiman is from Rutgers University. Sherman M. Appreciate you, homie. You're always around. Controversial, but lately I noticed me and you've been agreeing, so I guess that's good for me. Brooklyn Butch, what it do? Knicks Nation 112. Professional outfit. Yo, listen, this support, Keith, this support is unreal. You hear me, King? This support is unreal. Allah wise, be civilized. I mean, and they're interactive too. More than 50%. Long Island Sound. More than 50% of the people that watch the show interact in the chat. They really like you. They feel like you're not gonna be mean to them.
They wrong, but like I like that they feel that.
Oh, you can't be mean to the guests. The Smoking Nick, salute to you, King. I appreciate you much. Mad, love. Philippe 210, and anybody we missed, don't blame it on the heart. Blame it on this knucklehead of mine.
But after all that, please tell a friend to tell a friend. Hop on. If you're talking Knicks, if you like to hear the Knicks talk from a fan perspective, let's go. Join the family. We need it. This is the biggest barbershop on the planet.
If we get this suited and booted, there should be a few people looking at us. You know what I mean? We ain't here giving you professional sets and everything. We out here trying to do our thing for y'all on a freestyle level. These bars is coming at you. Let's go. Battle rap. App gang.
Battle rap. Where we at?
So tell me, what did you think about Randall last night?
What did I think about Randall? I feel like he gave me what I figured Randall would. Less points, same impact. Better shots, better shot selection, better efficiency, same impact. And now this is Randall. This is Randall with wider spacing, with an open court. Like he's literally like you. He can get whatever shot he wants. If the floor is going to be so open, I love it. Him and RJ about to make some beautiful music out. Did I lose y'all?
Did you freeze up? I'm here. I hear your voice. Keep talking. Can you talk? Well, Freaky froze up. You know what that means? More GI time, baby.
Am I?
Are you back?
Oh, I'll let you get it. Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
No, I was joking.
I see you. I see you.
Now you know I gotta have a segue. If you're gonna have a technical break, we gotta keep it. I want you to come through. You froze up again. You through now?
I don't know what's going on. I'm at the gig, so like, I'm at the mercy of their internet.
Yeah. So great. You was saying Randall. You were saying.
Oh, like I feel like Randall's giving me the performance that I would expect him to give with better talent around him. He's just as impactful, less points, and I think Randall will float around 20, 22 points a game, averaging kind of thing. But the same impact with better efficiency. How many times did he turn the ball over?
Oh, Chuck B said you got the line and the internet gods handled you.
Wait, oh, word? Wait,
Yeah.
Chuck telling me I'm lying? What I lie about?
He said, I don't know. I guess he said he ain't. I don't. He's usually a Randall fan. He's usually a Randall fan, so he's probably just trolling at this point.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Like, what up? You know what I'm saying? I try to be one of the ones that be stay off his back. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Chuck coming from my neck.
You know what's most important, right, for Keith?
What's that?
That our homie Chuck B is in the building, and I think he
Chuck
just wanted
B
to
is
find
in
a way.
the building.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to find a way to let us know he was in the room, so his energy is felt. You know he's a bully. You know he's a bully type, right? He's a bully type, so he come in the room like throwing. He come in.
Ain't Chuck a CO or something? Like, yeah.
And so you know he got that mentality. He gotta let you know he in charge right from the rip because he don't want you to try him later. So he'll have you hemmed up in a chicken wing or nothing like that. But he don't know that sometimes how you match size, the speed.
He come in on the alpha male.
Yeah. Sometimes
so you don't realize that his right.
If you hand him out fast, you know what I mean. Oh, he was coming at you. So
I know he was coming at me.
And I don't know if I want to do it tonight though, because I was behaving, but I didn't. I
RJ not gonna eat like that. He been kicking RJ back in as RJ got better. Every time he talks about it, he can't get better. According to Chuck, RJ was a bust at the pick, the number 3 pick. Obi was a bust. IQ was a bust. All these busts. Look at all these busts mashing out. Where DSJ though? Fighting for his NBA life.
Oh.
Don't come for me unless I call for you, brother.
Wow. So he took a swipe and you just pulled out everything. You reloaded. He was already dead. You reloaded.
Yo, cats out here firing hella blank guns. Yo, like guns with blanks. None of these hater takes have come to fruition. None of them. None of them. Pure
Wow.
entertainment, yo. Pure
Chuck
entertainment.
B, welcome back, man. You bring an energy to the room, Chuck B, that in and of itself was crazy. You had keep yo, you
And
whoa.
Chuck is my man's. Don't get it twisted. I'm not one of the ones that hate Chuck. Like I understand the direction Chuck be coming from most times. Like he's just a brash dude. Like you know what I'm saying? I grew up with that. I know he's just a straight talker, but like you know what I'm saying? Don't get froggy with me because I leap back.
And we got another character that just walked in the room.
I duking.
Your son, my little brother, Hadouken Sharon. And he
What
comes
up?
in immediately asking for those likes up. Ain't
Yup.
nothing like a friend that you ain't got to pay no money to try to get the people to appreciate what it is that you do. I got to tap
You.
into his podcast today,
Yep.
and in classic Hadouken form, all you kept getting was stats and stats and stats. So I found out that I'm going to be smarter on this show because I could tap into his show on the drive home and then recap some of his stuff. You know what I mean? Because we all, we all family. I'm sure he's stolen some of my stuff in the past. I'm not taking count. I hope he's not taking count. And together, we'll be one happy family.
There's certain fan wavelengths that I could get on, like and Hadouken is on the same wavelength. Like we don't agree on every particular point, but I know the direction of his thought. Like, and we like the same area, and I did that. The youth, yo. He probably he probably smoking right now.
No, he's not. What are you talking about? He's in high school. What are you talking about? I'm glad you frozen. See, Chuck was right. Something bad does happen when you say things you shouldn't say.
And here I am, frozen again. This is some
Yeah,
BS.
you back now. Don't curse. You back now. You gotta assume you back. I'm a freshman in college. You still ain't old enough to be. Ain't gonna be talking about you smoking no weed. Freshman in college. Oh boy.
Okay. Damn it.
He's a freshman in college. You can't be talking about him smoking no weed.
What that mean? It's not even illegal no more.
He's not,
Gramps.
and I don't think he lives in New
it's, not
Jersey.
even, it's not even illegal no more, Gramps.
I don't believe he lives in New Jersey.
It's like 18
You're
states. The cats ain't even talking about
horrible.
weed no more, man.
I don't understand why you always how you getting time out on your own show? You like Shannon Stevenson, Shannon Shaw. You crazy. I'm not no co-host. I'm the damn babysitter over here. That's why
you gotta forgive me. You gotta forgive me, man.
Like, he's probably smoking right now. Yeah, in his dorm room. Yeah, why now the RA kicking in? Hey, how Duke it? You the one with that show? Are you smoking in there? They said on the internet you're smoking in there. Hello?
Look, if they really listen to the internet, January 6th wouldn't have happened. So they cool. I know they're not
Our
listening.
show goes everywhere. You got to know, man. There's major networks watching us right now. What are you talking about? We're not doing this. We're not doing this for nothing. There's a
major
reason
networks.
to do this for.
Look at my man GI. You see how pretty he is?
Yeah, somebody should be paying.
Just on the back of that.
But I gotta take this off and hang it up, so I'll have to put it in the cleaners. Somebody should be taking my stuff and put it in the cleaners for me.
Oh, man.
Nah, man, but it's happy to be back suited and booted. Our season is kicked off. Last night we're not gonna go too crazy over last night.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's one preseason game.
But we happy to be back in the game. We want to get the network on a regular channel. We definitely want to start to get 75 to 100 viewers each show. So we want you to tell a friend so we can really do something nice with this show, man. Really share some good content. We're gonna get 1,200, 1,300 views a clip, and we're not overdoing it. We're doing it once a week. We want to be different. We want to brand it differently, and free Keith, this division you got, right? No,
man, and I couldn't be doing it with nobody better, yo. No one better could I pick. But wait. Why Allah call us red and meth?
That's a real good one, actually.
That's a real good one, yeah.
Greenhouse said if it's already address him as Hadouken, I'm done. Hey, yo, ain't you Hadouken?
Oh man.
So
Yeah,
it's
man.
coming on 8:30. So I want to start to set this up. Since it's our show, we get to set it up. Right, Freezy don't get to have all the show with it. You know, our big bro J Boog, man, he's a special cat, man. He taught us that we could bring talent and passion to the internet and really and be emotional about it, and it's okay. And when it dropped on his debut, I think some other people got some pre-looks, but when it dropped today on his debut, man, it was powerful. It was moving, and you know, I'm glad we got the opportunity to show it on our show. I don't know where Freezy at. I hope he don't play us out. I hope he come up here at 8:30 and work with us and don't bully our show. To produce it the way we want to see. Here he comes.
Yo.
There we go.
And y'all wildin'. Yeah, y'all wildin' now, bro. You want me to play J Boogie joint?
Yes.
Yeah, we really do at 8:30. Yes. We want a J Boogie joint. And you know.
Nah, I ain't playing nobody out, man. As a matter of fact, I just spoke to one of the original OGs of the network, Chuck B. You know,
you talked to him on the back?
Yeah. Nah, because you know it's all love, bro. It's love here. Nah, man, you know how it is. Yeah, people's schedules be, you know.
Oh, yeah, like that's when the him and the hollering coming in, like, oh, you could type though. You could type though.
Nah,
well,
man.
he probably said they're not out of the block right now. Once they out of the block, this phone gotta get put up.
Yeah, and then plus, you know how it is, man. You know, and so shout out to Chuck B because he one of the original crew in the Twitter thread that me and that Free Keith and them used to bash me on, right? Yeah, I jump in the thread and I say something like,
because cats used to talk about this man Greasy when he wasn't even in, like it was a point that Chuck was the most hated.
Yes,
the most hated.
Chuck B was the most hated Knick since Charles Smith. You know what I'm saying? Chuck was the most hated Knick since Charles Smith, bro. But since it's 8:30 and G.I. gave me the cue, I'm gonna go ahead and play the joint.
Let's do it.
And here, y'all like to hear it? Here it go.
Let's get it. Y'all be spitting with your flows, I'm just podcasting.
That's right.
On the air every day, I'm just podcasting.
Word.
You don't know what that mean when I say I'm podcasting. I'm broadcasting these flows with the podcasting. Every day of my life, I'm just podcasting.
Right.
Share my dreams with you, me and I'm podcasting.
Word.
You can see my vision through the podcasting. But don't forget J Boogie when I'm broadcasting. Podcasting, we podcasting. I've been spitting this venom since Karate Flicks. When Mr. Sims was sharing nothing but the Knicks. I guess you know by now, I seen some tough years. Now I know the reason why Freezy got them blowing tears. Closest thing to the Reverend means I'm the deacon. Call up G-Mo just so he can talk to Legion. I'm squeezing, get my young ones to overstand. Some more advice, Ron Cleveland, Mr. Man. I guess y'all know I'm just podcasting, right? Y'all be spitting with your flows, I'm just podcasting.
That's right.
On the air every day, I'm just podcasting.
Word.
You don't know what that mean when I say I'm podcasting. I'm broadcasting these flows with the podcasting. Every day of my life, I'm just podcasting.
Right.
Share my dreams with you, me and I'm podcasting.
Word.
You can see my vision through the podcasting. But don't forget J Boogie when I'm broadcasting. I'm podcasting, we podcasting. I know some haters and doubters, they wanna take the shine. Call up JL, he said, do it in a nick of time. I feel you young when the car drive, they wanna ride. If you ain't Keys, we don't share the same sports vibe. We different, in other words, we ain't alike. My young head Hadouken, he a Nick at night. No sleeping, we YouTubing through the daylight. That's what it is when you live inside that Nick life. That Nick life, that Nick life. Y'all be spitting with your flows, I'm just podcasting.
That's right.
On the air every day, I'm just podcasting.
What?
You don't know what that mean when I say I'm podcasting. I'm broadcasting these flows with the podcasting. Every day of my life, I'm just podcasting.
Right.
Share my dreams with you, mean I'm podcasting.
What?
You can see my vision through the podcasting.
Yeah.
But don't forget J Boogie
Okay.
when I'm broadcasting.
What?
I'm podcasting,
What?
he podcasting.
What?
My man CP said let's Knicks fan the TV. From the podcast back to the MSG. The network, we breaking news here every day. Run the intro, that's CK, the 2K. The Bills paid, Stephen Fox, he got a dog walk. We'll tell JD we need that new sport talk. I don't care about the Sixers if they falling off. I'm at the rim left-handed like John Starks. John Starks, what? John Starks. Shout out to all the podcasters doing their thing. If you listen and represent a podcast, hit the like button and smash them up. You know what I'm saying? They working hard for you and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the First Lady, Miss Stephanie. Shout out to Ian Begley. Shout out to J Mac. Shout out to my man Tone Wu. Shout out to my man for the love of the game. And shout out for the pause and radio. And a special shout out to my man Entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Rocking them New York Giants. It is football season. I can't forget him, man. Peace, love, and happiness to everybody. Protect yourself. Love yourself. You know what I'm saying? 3 capital S's. Salute, 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 man. Peace.
Yo, that was dope. That was dope. Shout out to J Boogie.
That's
Shout
so
out to
amazing,
Jay.
man. So amazing.
Jay Beasley.
Yeah.
So amazing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. On that, yo, I guess Free Keith just dipped. Yo, I like this seat, Free Keith. I don't know if you noticed. I like talking to GI.
Hey, Free Keith, we podcasting. I don't know where
Podcasting.
you went.
Podcast.
We podcasting. You better
Podcasting.
get back in here. We podcasting.
Podcast.
There you go. Now you can podcast. Podcast. Podcast.
We podcasting.
Yo, hey, so let me ask you gents this. So first let me address Sergeant Knicks, aka G-Man for Life. Thank you for the super chatter platter. He says, great content, fellas. Keep up the great work. We love you guys. Bem. And there
We
there
love
it
you
is.
more.
And there it is. Hey, so GI, what do you expect now that you've seen the blueprint? What are you expecting, bro? I defer to GI because I know when I asked Free Keith this, Free Keith gonna not just chop my head off. He used to it. Free Keith just straight up. He like just Free Keith be like, yo, Uncle Freezy, just hold your chin up so I can knock your head off. You know what I'm saying? So I asked GI first because
Anything less than the 6 seed, I'll be disappointed.
less. How disappointed? What rate your level of disappointment though?
If we get into the playoffs, I'll be less disappointed. If we don't make the playoffs, I'm gonna be highly disappointed.
So highly disappointed, and basically heads must roll.
Not heads must roll, but here's what would make me not want to be in a heads must roll situation. They'd have to come out and start talking because they haven't been talking. So I'm just like, you know how many times Dolan's been hustled by cats, and I don't know, because the only way we don't make the playoffs is injuries and we don't have the size to defend, which will really come from the injuries. But I don't see that happen. I see nothing less than a 6 seed.
Okay. So Free Keith, I'm gonna ask you this, and I'll probably just duck out of the way because I know heads roll sometimes when I get you fired up, and unintentionally. It's just Free Keith energy just be up. You know, he swing that blade sometimes, friendly fire. You know what I'm saying? But Free Keith, let me ask you this: What is your expectation, and what is your feeling? And I know it's early, based on, but the blueprint has been set. you see that Kemba, Derrick Rose, and Quickly are all going to get the same amount of minutes on the floor.
I don't see that.
Yeah, you don't see that, bro. They played the
No,
exact
that's
amount
what
of minutes
that's
yesterday.
that was the first game of preseason.
Right. So who else is going to go into the mix?
I don't know. But all I'm saying is, like, we saw one game of preseason. We don't know that that's
G.I.
I
He
don't
pity
think
pat and G.I. He pitter pat and you see him.
I don't think that the rotation is going to be. I think the rotation is going to be like a 9-man.
You think it's going to be a 10-man rotation?
I think once everybody is fully here and fully healthy, when Mitch is back on the court, this, that, and the other, it's like
That's what we had last night. We had a 10-man rotation.
See, then, but this
only 10 guys. Only 10 guys got legitimate minutes.
8 to 9 is what I'm gonna see. I see it cut down to. Beautiful for me if we win, and because that's all I care about. I'm not one of those fans, but I'm gonna tell you what my prediction is: 54 wins or better, top 3, be it third, second, or first, top 3 seed in the playoffs, Eastern Conference.
So you guys are on opposite ends of the spectrum then.
Now, and there's absolutely going to be a 10-man rotation, and I'm gonna call him out for you. And Keith, I think, will then hopefully second guess his 8. He's definitely gonna be more than 8.
I said 8 to 9.
It's definitely if Mitch and Noel is healthy, they're both playing every game of the season.
Yep.
If Obi and Randle is healthy, they're both playing every game of the season.
That's 7 people.
That's 4.
4.
No, because Noel and Obi are bench players. So if you count your starting 5 plus those 2, that's 7.
Oh yeah, right. You I at least got 7, and then I might the next hand every game that he's healthy. Burks and RJ is playing.
Rose
every game.
Oh yeah.
Every game, Rose, Quickly, and Kimba's playing. They're healthy. That's 10 players right there.
Okay. I could rethink that. That's fine. Even that. But then that's a solid 10. That's
and how they distribute those minutes the other day makes sense. RJ had
makes sense, but I definitely see. I still think that that your starting 5 is going to get ridden longer. I still think
they're the starting 5 yesterday.
So you see,
they're not going to ride Kemba long through the whole season.
Maybe not Kemba. But
they're not going to ride Rose long. You saw him break down. That point guard position is 21, 21, 21. So the 2 guard position,
I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with that. But I think it might go. I think it might go more. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I think it might go more in one of the other's favor, depending on health. Though, like I feel like that minutes distribution may not be even down the middle.
But at the end of the day, those 3 are eating the minutes. No matter how you distribute them, maybe 4 more minutes this way, 2 more minutes less this way. Those 3 players are eating all of those minutes.
Can I introduce a live grenade to y'all y'all segment?
I saw it. I saw it this morning.
What up, RC?
It's that's why I was so knowledgeable on this topic, because of the chart you're about to show.
Oh, you want me to show it? You want me to pull it up? Okay. Let me see if I can find it, because I don't have it for the first time. I don't have it armed and ready. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up.
I was actually going to tell you backstage. And Keith, you said earlier, though, you just flipped on your own self, because you said earlier, this, what you saw yesterday is what it's going to look like from a minute production.
No, I said what I was meaning was that, like, I see what it could how it could look minutes wise if they continue to be distributed like that. But I feel this is already a stretch for Tibbs. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good problem to have.
It's a very good problem to have. I'm not
Randle
complaining
still
about
got 30 minutes. RJ still got 27.
And those are the numbers I think that will go up. that something in me is telling me like Randall's going to edge up in minutes and RJ is going to edge up in
And
minutes.
that's not good because then Obi's going to edge down. And if Obi's giving you the faster play that he could give you, that fast play for those 14 minutes, why the heck would you not take it?
But see, Obi can get more minutes, but Katz is not going to like what I'm going to say. And
At
I've
three?
been saying it. Obi's going to play the 3, bro. Obi is going to play the 3. He's going to play the 3 more minutes than Katz would be comfortable with. But Obi is going to be playing the 3 as well.
Nah, they're not going to play 33 to 35 minutes all season. Yeah.
I would tell you at some point that's going to be the only way for him to get those extra
Unless
minutes.
it's a tight game and Obi's not. Yeah, Obi, that's why. Well, then here's what we're proving, though. Knox is done.
Well,
Knox played 4 minutes. The dude played 4 minutes in a preseason game, man.
It looked like to me like, I mean, I was hoping against hope that maybe there was an inkling in there, like, and it's still time. Like maybe this wasn't his game, and next game is a game he.
Heck, I thought,
or something like that.
Jericho Sims. I looked at the wrong Sim.
2M. I mean 1M.
Yeah.
Bro, Knox is done. Played 4 minutes in a preseason game, and you're gonna suggest that
it's just the first one. It's the first.
And then some people are saying we gave up on Knox. How? Gave up how? Look who Knox is competing against. Let's keep it real. RJ Barrett. I won't even add Evan Fournier. I won't even play Evan Fournier. But he's definitely competing against RJ Barrett. He's been in the league, 2 years? At least a year before him.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. He's battling against Obi Toppin. Alec Berg.
Alec plays a 3-2. Like, Alec took minutes.
And Alec Burks is 6'6". Knox is 6'8". Easy. Come on, man. I know size don't matter, but jeez, man.
That's sad when you're the only true small forward on the team and you can't be played. That's sad. Definitely. But why
they give him $7 million then?
I also say, and I stand by it, that the man is here for a reason. I don't look at these
reason. He is an expiring contract. He is an expiring contract.
I don't know, but all I'm saying is like if he was seen to be totally like are they not seeing what we seeing? You know
I don't know, but it's very important that I say this, Keith.
Obviously, they spend more time with him. There's obviously something that they're working on there with him that is causing him to still be here. Like it doesn't look like to me that Rose has any kind of like that he feels any type of way about letting a dude go.
What do you mean? If he did feel that way, why'd he give him $7 million at the end of the season?
This is what
exactly. That's my point. Though.
That's my point. That right there is my point.
Right, because the thing about it is to Free Key's point, and he don't need somebody to co-sign, but Luka Vildoza was here, and he was, injured and blah blah, and they invested.
He ain't costing no $7 million. Big difference. If he gets traded,
but the point though, G.I., the point is, if Tibbs feel like you contributing, you out of here. And this is not even a Luka Vildoza. This is Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Terrence Ferguson, Amari Spellman, Jacob Evans.
Kevin Knox is not going to get treated. He's not going to get treated like those guys. He's not. And he's CAA, ain't he? Anyway, I have to say this. I have to say this before we get too far. I have to.
Listen to my point though. Listen, hear me out.
I know
because
I wasn't going too far.
I understand where you're coming from, but the point that my man is making is Knox is a part of the program. They invested in him because they believe in him. That's why he's still here.
They believe in him because they're giving him a 1-year contract. You telling
No,
me they believed in him last year? They could have got him
They're
cheaper
giving him
and
an
got more
opportunity.
years out of him. They
It-
believed in him by giving him a 1-year contract.
no, they not giving him a 1-year deal,
That's
bro.
what they gave him. They gave
No,
him
they
a 1 year.
didn't. No, when
Yes,
he
they
signed,
did.
no, they didn't. He signed a 4-year deal as a first round pick, as a top 10 pick. You get a 4-year deal, and at the end of your 4th year, going into your 5th year, they decide whether or not to pick up your 5th-year option. The
Right,
Knicks
but they
declined,
could
Frank.
also extend it at the end of your 4th. And if they believed in him, they would extend it at the end of his 4th.
Right, but what I'm saying is they hadn't seen enough of him to make a decision either way.
So do they believe in him or they haven't seen enough? Which is it?
He's still here.
Getting 4 minutes a game in the preseason.
He's still here, bro.
Okay.
That's
And
So
when-
here's
and
the
when-
blessing for this. It's gonna play itself out, but I'll let y'all. I'm gonna shut up because I have no more to say other than it's gonna play itself out.
It'll totally play itself out. But all I'm saying is the preponderance of evidence around it, the other moves that this front office have made, leads me to believe that like Knox wouldn't be the one thing that they drop the ball on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they've been so savvy about everything else. You like they'll just leave Knox around just cause.
nah.
Here for a
Nah.
reason. They have been very cheap with money. Very cheap
Very.
with money. These contracts that they really that they
Y'all
felt
know
like-
for a fact he's here for the reason, but y'all can't tell me the reason he's here for. That's why I just want to understand.
Yeah,
Okay.
Exactly. I don't know
We
what
should-
it is. I feel like, and this is why again I wanted to wait until after the off season has passed, and like this preseason area, like let's see what everybody got. And I think this is what they're looking at too. Like he might be traded tomorrow. I don't know, but I honestly believe that there is a reason why he's here, or because if there wasn't, he wouldn't be.
Well,
Right, so-
I can see him being a good throw-in as a trade because he's his expiring contract, and then that's allow somebody to go to free agency. Even though I don't know if next year's free agency is sexy or not, but at least take some salary off the book for some team, maybe to sign their own free agents. I can see that. I just need to see it happen. But other than that, I did want to say this though. And in honor of man, this is what I wanted to do. Kevin Knox. Excuse me. This is your captain speaking. Please put your tray cover up.
I can't even stay.
Put your seat in the forward position. The plane is about to take off. We thank you for your service in New York. God bless.
bro. So for those listening, so GI, Free Keith, and myself are in 3 different camps on this because I agree some with GI and some with Free Keith, though I'm more in the middle with both. But here's the thing: I do believe Kevin Knox is here for a reason, and so like what Free Keith said, the preponderance of evidence is in favor of them wanting Knox to be here. Because if they did not believe in Kevin Knox, Knox would not be here based on what they've done to other players on expiring contracts, like Jacob Evans, like Amari Spellman, like Skylar BCA, like Amari Spellman, like Ignas Brazdeikis, like Frank Ntilikina, like a whole bunch of other players, right? If they didn't feel like they could, or got rid, or flat out cut him, and ate the money. Where's Norvel Pell? Norvel Pell's contract was guaranteed. They flat out cut him, right? They cut him. Norvel Pell was here making more money or making the same money as Mitchell Robinson for 2 years. Is he here now? No, he's gone. They ate that money. They was like, yo, we'll eat this money rather than have you be here.
I just don't think Kevin Knox is in those guys both, but we'll see. I'm done on. I have no more reasoning other than we'll see.
Yeah, that's all we can do, man. Is wait and see for him. You know what I'm saying? Because at his age and skill set, because somebody mentioned to me that man, teams, man, desperately need 6'8", 6'9" guys on the wing, right? and Kevin Knox just happened to be that guy, why get rid of a guy that might wind up being Trevor Ariza to go get a guy that's like Trevor Ariza? What's the you got to at least see what it is that you have. See if you can rehab them. If you can't rehab them, then let them go. But letting them go too early, it just seems like, malpractice in a sense, especially when you don't have the replacement killer. If you don't have a dude right now locked and loaded, ready to take his spot, what's the point in getting rid of him? Because you're going to eat the money regardless. So you eat the money for Knox to go get a guy, and then the guy don't even wind up is not better than Knox. I just think they have a plan. I think they're going to be, smarter with that. With that said, let me ask y'all this: how come y'all are so high on Obi Toppin? What's the deal?
What do you? Obi Toppin, what's so funny? Like, I think like it's there's some part of the fan base that talk about Obi Toppin like he was a top 3 pick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like they expected this weird top level production from this dude. Like, I feel like Obi is constantly getting better. Has showed us last season from end of season to the playoffs, how much better he got. Even under pressure, he got better.
Okay.
I have no problem. Like, Cass was talking about to the point that I started to feel like, okay, stop pushing it down our throat. Obi and IQ been in the gym all summer. Tibbs saying it. IQ saying it. Obi saying it. I'm like, yeah. Cool. Dude, it looked like they've been in the gym all summer.
Okay. Looks like Quickly was in the gym all summer.
Also, Obi. He just got those handles?
No. Quickly.
Y'all see him.
His handles are slick, boy.
You see him styling on cats?
Yes. Yeah, you see him jab at you seen him jab at the dude, the Pacers defender.
Coasting. Y'all seen all that?
He looked at number 9 and was like, don't make me whip out these handles on you. And the dude backed up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro.
My man hit him with the little half hezzy spin and then the roll off the Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But
Obi got better.
Yo, shout out to my other new troll, Daraz, Canal,
Troll gods.
Yeah, man.
King Ribby, Raphael, Elijah Sports, what up, my guy? Wacko Knicks. I'm not hating on nobody tonight. RC Creative. Shout out to everybody, man, in the building, man. This love is unreal, man. More than we absolutely deserve. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, and so I just freaky. Let me throw this out there because there's been names on the young players on the Knicks bench like Doug Christie that Knicks fans like, man, he can't do such and such and such. And then Doug Christie leave the Knicks and go start in the backcourt with the Sacramento Kings and Mike Bibby, and they wind up giving for 5 years, give the Lakers everything possible. You know what I'm saying? For 5 years, the Shaq and Kobe Lakers. So what I'm saying, what I'm getting at, man, is people want to ship Knox out of town on a Greyhound. That's the classic New York way, and that's why we are LOL Knicks. We wonder why the national media is like, yo, you don't have to defend the Knicks. You can let the Knicks defend themselves because they calamity. You know what I'm saying? It's what happens. It's one of the things like give you an example. Emmanuel Quickly was 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists yesterday in a preseason game in 21 minutes. And everybody was like, yo, did you see Derrick Rose and Kemba Walker? Wait a minute. And so I'm thinking, like, what game were y'all watching? Kemba looked good. Derrick Rose, his offense did not look good yesterday. But Quickly came in and got 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists, showed off slick handles, and people were like, nah, this Quickly cat, yeah, he's whatever. But I want to watch the 30-year-old, the 30-somethings play, you know what I'm saying, do their thing at point, even though Tibbs showed you by the minutes distribution that these cats are all gonna be getting equal time, man, with the ball in their hands.
He didn't show you that.
Why didn't he?
I mean, he showed you that for one playoff game. Like, I don't think the minutes distribution,
A preseason game,
the preseason. I'm sorry, I don't think the minutes distribution may be as equal as it was like that. I don't think it's gonna be like that.
Okay, all right. So all right. So
but I'd be happy if it was.
Okay, I can dig it. Yeah, I could. How do y'all feel about Quentin Grimes only getting 4 minutes?
Who?
Quentin Grimes only getting 4 minutes.
Yeah, on a good team. On a good team, he's a 20. When was he picked? When was he picked?
I don't know. 25.
Exactly. On a good team, he's lucky to play them 4 minutes. We a good team, bro.
That argument don't hold water though, bro.
We a playoff team. Period. That's it. We went to the playoffs. It's this season now. We a playoff team. He's a good player. He's a good young player, rookie on a good team. 4 minutes, he lucky. I hope he relishes every second of those minutes, and I hope he performs. He better use every little ounce of opportunity because he got to remember he on a good team.
Elijah's right. Raphael's hitting the nail on the head, and that's my point. But anyway, it just now the draft makes sense to me. And I said that because remember when we drafted, we didn't have no players on this team. We didn't have Kimber. We didn't have Evan Fournier. Rose didn't even know if he was coming back yet. Taj wasn't signed. And I told people, if we plan to win next year, there's going to be a lot of vets that get signed to this team. And once those vets started getting signed, I was like, man, you got Obi Toppin and quickly getting minutes last year. You know they're going to get minutes this year. You signed all these guys. You didn't sign these guys to sit them on the bench. You signed Alec Burks back, Randle to an extension. You signed Fournier, Kimber, Taj, Derrick Rose back. Come on, man. That's when I knew they didn't care about this draft. They tried to get quality people that they can groom over time in this draft. This McBride kid is a straight-up lockdown defender out front. He's like Marcus Smart. They only come around once in a while. But they're going to bring him around slowly. He got 6 minutes yesterday. So the draft was about the future. The draft was about really stash and dash. This team was re-signed via free agency and whoever and the young guys, RJ, Obi, and Quickly.
I don't know. I just think so. Let me ruffle y'all feathers, bro. I got to throw this out there because Free Keith was eloquent, bro. Sometimes when Free Keith talk, bro, I get in a trance. Free Keith was like, man, this dude Quentin Grimes, man, but bro, you wrong. Free Keith, you wrong, bro. How you gonna say? Sometimes, hey, G, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes Free Keith talk, bro, and he is so good at this that you know what I'm saying. So he just, I think in a former life he might have been like some kind of great person in a former life. Like he might have been Martin Luther in a former life, right? but in this case though, I think he's wrong, bro. I think because you can't say Quentin Grimes was the 25th pick and he lucky to get minutes on a playoff team.
Yes.
But you wrong, bro, because last year's number 25 pick got a bunch of minutes. He got 19 minutes a game. Last year's number 25 pick in the NBA
because he wasn't on a playoff team. He wasn't on a playoff team yet.
Bro, I saw Quickly play in the playoffs. What do you mean?
Yes, he helped us become a playoff team.
Right. So you say that
we are now a playoff team. IQ did not walk onto the team and the team was already a playoff team. Quentin Grimes has walked onto this team. They were already a playoff team. What?
I'm confused.
I'm not.
Because
IQ came the year we got to the playoffs. He helped us
get to the playoffs.
Yes, right. when we were
so
from
we're
poverty,
saying that it's an unreasonable expectation for Quentin Grimes to help elevate this team to another level, even though the 25 pick of the previous year helped elevate the team to another level.
It was the same year. What do you mean?
No, these two players are in different years. What I'm saying is
but yeah, exactly. This year, anybody coming in this year is coming into a team that's already been to the playoffs the year before.
Understood.
That's a playoff team. When I'm saying
Understood.
playoff team.
But quickly, the number 25 pick into the team and helped elevate them.
Yes, he came into the team.
So it's not an unreasonable expectation.
And helped us get there.
So it's not an unreasable expectation to expect the 25 pick to help elevate. So if McBride, if Grimes comes in and helps this team get to the second round or the Eastern Conference Finals, that's not an unreasonable expectation. Or
he'll help
is
in
an
his 4 minutes.
Expectation.
He'll help. It's expected that he'll help in his 4 minutes. He's not expected to hurt in his 4 minutes. He's expected to help the team. IQ got 19 minutes. IQ got 19 minutes last season because we weren't a good team yet. We weren't a playoff team yet. We were still a poverty team. We needed the pieces. He became a piece to the puzzle. Now we got a puzzle. I mean, we got a puzzle closer. It's not fully done, but we got a puzzle closer to being completed. Yo, now we're a good team. These new guys are coming into the best situation ever. You're an NBA rookie coming into a good team. Right. What's normal for an NBA rookie, especially like lottery or being you coming into a crappy team. That's how they got this favorable draft pick, because they were a crappy team.
Right.
You're coming now into a good team. You're a team that's already been to the playoffs with the help of IQ, but like they've already been there. So now they formulated their good team core. You're going to be the rookie on the outside, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Right. Last year's rookie, though, the one we expected to help us immediately, his name was Obi Toppin. And Emmanuel quickly burst on the scene in training camp. You know, because we were, and this is Knicks Nation. Knicks Nation was thinking that this kid Obi was going to be the next Amari Stoudemire, and he wasn't, even out the gate. But this dude quickly, we saw that he was going to be the better rookie. As soon as we saw Elfrid Payton losing these close games to teams that we shouldn't have lost to, the chants were like, yo, we need to get quickly more minutes. We need to get quickly more minutes. Because the last preseason game last year, we were like, yo, this dude quickly is a baller. Because the first shot he took, the first three he took, it was a three taken with confidence. It was like, yo, who is this kid pulling up from three with confidence like that? We knew quickly was going to be something. So I don't know if it's unreasonable to say that Miles McBride won't have the same impact as a rookie as preseason moves along. At this point, we're not that flush with talent that we can overlook a guy just because he's new. That's just my stance on it.
Bro, the only reason you're saying that is because it's a young guy you want to see play. That's it. You're not looking at the dynamics of how like, yo, if we were Golden State, or if we were another team, Lakers or whatever, and we coming off of chip year, this, that, and the other, and we happen to even get the number one pick because of trades that we did, or this, that, and the other, like Golden State.
Why don't you hook Keith up and put movies and stuff comment up there and just end this conversation?
Wait, what?
The chat is the smartest part of the show.
Whose comment?
What?
Movies and stuff. Quiet Money, salute. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I got it. I got
a knock on the door. Salute. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you. What he said, Keith, was Tibbs had to force quickly to play last year because we had no shooters. We need scorers. He said this year's different. We got more players and scorers. So Grimes and McBride just going to have to chill. This year ain't going to be their year. He's saying what you saying. We got a winning team. We can't just be young guys not coming in impacting winning this year. We playing enough young guys. We playing RJ is young, Mitch
Yo,
is young, Obi is young, Quickly is young. That's
Randall
all the
is
young
young.
guys getting burned. Who
Yeah,
else?
sometimes I talk to
Randall.
cats and they feel like they
Randall's
want us
still
to be,
young.
they want us to be the first team ever to get the chip with all cats under 22 years old. Like it just doesn't happen that way, bro.
If that's the case, Sacramento would have won a long time ago.
Yeah,
Long
and yeah,
time
and
ago.
yeah, and
Long
so and
time ago.
so the point that I was
What up,
making was
Quiet
taken
Money?
to the extreme. Is no, I didn't say that Quentin Grimes should be the leader of the team. What I mentioned specifically, I said it plain. I said it plain as day that Quickly contributed. I said it
Yes,
plain. You know
because
what I'm saying?
he helped bring us from a poverty team. He's one of the pieces that makes us a good team now. But
Right.
unfortunately for Deuce, he comes a year late. He comes when we're already a good team. So like in that scenario, the even if you're good, you're a rookie. You got to sit in back. The next guy in front of you, you're good, but the next guy in front of you is better.
So
And
GI,
we're
G, so
winning.
GI,
Like,
if
we're
if
winning
if Quentin
team.
Grimes was a 6'9" wing, would he still have to wait?
It depends if he could beat out Knox. If he could beat out Knox, and I look like anybody coming through the turnstile could beat out Knox, he can get some burn. But
Right.
Grimes is gonna have to come in and be really good. And don't forget, it ain't just Quickly. You got all perennial All Pro and the youngest MVP in the league in the history of the league.
You think IQ ain't gonna be fighting for minutes?
Which makes no
No.
sense why we drafted point guards. I did not hit. We had already had the best
Nah,
point
I
guard
like that.
tandem.
I like this. I like that.
You like that too. You did, yo. This Rose could do no wrong. They should have
No.
drafted somebody six.
Look at the depth.
That
Look at the
some
depth.
wing should drafted some wing defender. And Freezy told me a guy was there.
Understand the reason why? Because that's where my Knox theory works in. Like I feel like there's a bet on Knox that they're working out. Like
He better play soon. He gonna make you look bad. The man played 4 minutes last night.
That's my
And
original
Tibbs
reasoning
wasn't
for
even
like,
looking for him.
for like
He didn't play
like
2
they
and
didn't
2.
go for a
He didn't
win.
play 2 and 2
I
when
still feel
the
like
lead
there's
was
some
out of
belief.
control. Then he played down.
There's some belief in Knox in the back in the back office, bro. I feel it in my bones. I believe that there's a belief in Knox, y'all. Frozen.
Okay. All right. So
The only
Am I
man that
frozen?
looked like
I'm
he was
frozen.
coaching preseason last night was Carlisle, and he looked like he don't know how those players work together.
Sorry, fellas.
He was looking like, what the heck do I got here? So he looked like he was trying to figure out preseason. Tibbs was coaching like it was game 6 of the NBA championship. I mean, the NBA playoffs, and he didn't get a game 6. He looked like he tried to make up for not getting that game 6 last night. That's how he was coaching, and that's how the rotation, and that's how fast they was playing. That's how intense they was playing on defense. They had playoff. Everything last night was playoff caliber, in my opinion.
Right. On the Knicks side of things. So
And I think that's actually one of the biggest takeaways. Like, even all of us as Knicks fans can appreciate the seriousness to which they took that game. And that, to me, leaves the impression that they hold this season in a much higher regard than we might think. And I love that.
Yeah, man.
They ain't just preseason games to them.
So fellas, y'all got something y'all want to say before we wrap up?
No, I just want to say how funny and spirited this show was, how great the chat makes it, the viewers. Man, listen, Knicks Freestyle. Tonight we actually right off the top of the dome.
Okay. Freaky, if you got something you wanna part with? Free Keith walking around the mansion, bro. You got something you want to part with before we go?
Yo, I want positivity from my fans this season, y'all. I want us to come into this season with some group positivity, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we could just latch on to the fact that we a good team and these cats might need some like moral support on because they not I feel like there's some failures coming. There's some failures coming. But like I'm loving what we seeing. I'm loving what I'm seeing, and I'm hoping that we don't got the regular naysayers just kicking in dudes' backs for no reason.
for no reason. Yeah.
Like, come on, like, yo, like this is I haven't felt this good about the team opening up season for almost a decade, yo. And this is no lie. And I know GI keep thinking like, yo, like I think that Rose does no wrong, and I'm giving nothing but props to this front office, but like, yo, I got to give them flowers, bro. I have to. I'm not saying that they perfect. You know, I'm sure there's a wrong move here or there, but like in the general sense of movement and direction, did any one of us think that we'd be here right now at this time? Come on, be for real.
Be for real, yeah.
Be for real. In the most optimistic of Knicks fans' hearts, did anybody feel we'd be here right now, just a year later? Just a year later? Nah. You got to give them their flowers, bro. You got to give them their flowers.
All right, bro. So shout out to GI and those other Dallas Cowboy fans around the world that finally they beat somebody and they don't know what to do with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Dallas Cowboy fans are the tag team of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Dallas Cowboy fans. Whoop, there it is. Right. All right. And so we're gonna get out of here, everybody. Knicks Morning Drive in the morning. Make sure y'all tune in for that 45-ish. I'll try to have the tech ready. So you know, it is what it is. I'm working with Flintstone age stuff. So I don't have anything to end with. All I'm gonna say is thank y'all for watching. Knicks Freestyle. The guys were great as usual. Tune in for the Pod Couple tomorrow at 6:30. And peace.